Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a makeup transformation video. I like playing my makeup, and y'all know, I don't know if y'all know, but I'm in Chicago and we're still in quarantine. So I still have on my little bonnet, so I'm going to take my bonnet off. I've had this bonnet on for like 2-3 days straight. Do y'all like my hair? I really like my hair. I wanted this hairstyle because we just did a 90s look, and I was like, oh, these can be like my poetic justice braids. So that's why I wanted these, and I actually really like them. I'm gonna put my hair up into a scrunchie. Hair is pulled back. I'm gonna start with my edges. I'm gonna be using this Edge Booster, Style Factor Edge Booster. So that's pretty much as good as my edges are gonna get because I'm struggling with doing them because of my nails, and that's really the only reason, because usually my hair is pretty fresh, so my edges are not out as much as they usually are. Like my baby hairs are, a lot of them are retwisted into my locks, so this is a good amount, and this is usually when I can do my baby hairs the best because it's like the perfect amount of hair. But I'm gonna start off by moisturizing my skin. I'm gonna be using this vitamin E cream. I used this in my last video. This is my very favorite moisturizer. It's a cream, so it's super moisturizing and it's super thick and super hydrating, and I have combination dry skin. And I'm very big on my skincare. If you did not know, I'm going to school to be an esthetician. I graduate in August. So your girl loves skincare, and I highly recommend this product. This is from Walgreens. Yeah, this stuff is so good, and it's less than $10, so, and skincare can be expensive these days. Lately, I've been super obsessed with the e.l.f. Hydrating Primer, which is so good, but I'm gonna be using this today. This is the e.l.f. Illuminating Putty Primer, which is amazing, and I've been using this Putty Primer, the Illuminating one, and also the Poreless Putty Primer, but each time I've used these, I have used it with the Hydrating Primer, so today I'm gonna use it by itself to give it a go and see how it works alone. This is the Illuminating one again. And I used this one in my last makeup video, and it gave me that glow within, and I really like it because if you can see, like once I rub it in, hopefully the camera is picking it up, it gives you that sheen, like, it gives you like a natural, shiny, dewy, glow within sheen. So for foundation, I'm gonna be using my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Stick Foundation in the color Toffee. I used this in my last video, and I'm kind of obsessed at the moment. I've had this for a while, but you know how you just go back into your collection and use something that you know you used to like love? That's what I did with this. So like now I'm super excited to use it. And I really like personally using a brush with cream foundations because they're kind of hard to move a little bit for me. And I'm still learning how to do makeup, but they're kind of hard to move, and I feel like a brush makes it easy to grab it and blend it out and drag it. Is it an eye boogie? I have dry skin flaking up under my eye. Congratulations, Alisha. And I feel like the cream foundation also it complements that putty primer, the Luminous putty primer very well, because y'all know creams look good and they look natural on the skin and kind of have a dew to them. It's gonna allow that primer to show through. For color corrector, I'm going to use this Shapeshifter Urban Decay palette, and it's amazing. It has powders on this side. These are powders for like contour, highlight. I think this is a little highlight blush. And on this side, there are cream colors, and I use this color right here for my color corrector. And these are concealers, contour, and highlight shades. Super amazing. I've never used anything else on this side, so I might want to tap into those because it's Urban Decay, so you know it's good quality. Color correcting for me is life-changing because I'm getting older. I'll be 27 this year, and y'all, girl, my dark circles are showing. I'm almost 30. And I'm gonna add a little bit more product on the tip of the brush and put it around my mouth because I have hyperpigmentation around the corners of my mouth. Leave it up to Alisha to color correct over top of her foundation. we'll fix it. To set my color corrector, I'm gonna be using this e.l.f. Under Eye High Definition Setting Powder. This is one of the first makeup products in general that I use, and this stuff is A1. And I hate that they sell it in such I hate that they sell it in such a small packaging, because this is a really good product and I have 2 of them. Like whenever I buy this, I always buy 2 because I know I'm gonna love it. But I feel like it just blows me that they put it in such a small bottle. But the product inside of here is amazing. If I had to compare this to something, I would compare it to the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Under Eye Powder. To me, it comes off a pinky shade, so I feel like a pinky whitey shade. Pinks and salmons brighten up the under eye, so that is going to be a great product to set this into place. So I'm just gonna take a little bit more foundation and rub that on the tip of my brush just to try to go over those areas, because I don't want there to be, you know, color corrector over top of my foundation. And since that product is set very well, I don't have to worry about it moving around. But I'm not gonna drag my brush. I'm going to try to pat over those areas without moving anything. So my current favorite concealer is this e.l.f. Hydrating Satin Finish Concealer, the Hydrating Camo Concealer. I love that. My favorite concealer of all time is the Tarte Shape Tape, but I've been trying to discover new concealers. But today I want to use my Fenty. I've had this for a while and I don't really use it. Now I'm getting back into wearing my makeup, so I really want to try all this stuff. Especially I have a Fenty concealer. I didn't even know I had a Fenty concealer. Not that I didn't know, I didn't remember. Let me say that, because of course I bought it. But yeah, I'm gonna try my Fenty concealer. So today I'm gonna be using my Fenty concealer. This is in the color 310. One thing I do remember, because I was just, look at me, it's just coming back like muscle memory. But I do remember when I did use this, because I had it a long time ago, that this creases. I like how this just applied. It applies so smooth, and it feels like a medium thickness, like not thin, not thick. It's like right in the middle. I really like that. This e.l.f. Dewy Setting Mist is my go-to for wetting my beauty blenders or my sponges. I'm going to be using my Real Technique sponge today. I kind of want to use my Fenty powder to set this as well, but I just, from my own experience and from other beauty guru experiences listening to them, everybody says this powder is drying. So knowing that I don't like it because it is dry, even from my own experience, I don't know why I'm so like, ooh, let's use it. But it sounds like a terrible idea because I know I don't like that powder. I don't know, maybe the Fenty powder is better for not baking. And me and my cousin are both into makeup. Like, she's my person I go to about makeup talk because we're the only two who love it. And she said the same thing. She was like, nah, I thought I was tripping. I'm like, nah, it's dry. It's dry. It's blending out amazing. It's blending out good. I know it don't dry down fast. Like, that's not a problem. And the kind of consistency that it is, you would think that it does dry down fast because it has like that medium thickness sticky feeling. So you would think like, oh, this is gonna dry down really quick. It doesn't. You guys see me. It's blending out really good. I just don't like how it creases. Yeah, I think that looks great. I think it blends out very well. And it's just so crazy because I personally feel like the consistency of this concealer really feels like it's gonna dry down fast and get patchy and start picking up, but it doesn't. It's so good. I'm gonna be using my Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. I haven't used this in a long time and I don't ever remember using it to set my under eye by itself, so this should be interesting. So I took that powder on a very small brush and I went around those areas that I also put highlight on the high points of my face. But instead of using a sponge to bake it like I'm doing here, I just use a brush to set it in because it is an under eye powder. Like, it literally is secret under eye powder. I'm just dusting it away because I don't trust it. Not that I don't trust it, but I don't know this powder, so I don't trust it. So I'm gonna be setting my face now. I will usually be using my new fat I'll usually be using my new Fit Me loose powder, which I'm currently obsessed with. Love this stuff. And I'm not somebody who uses loose powders on my face. I usually would use a compact powder on my face and a loose powder under the eyes, but I love this stuff. Just wanted to throw it out there because I'm super obsessed with it. But my all-time favorite powder is my Sephora Micro Smooth powder in the color Matte Tan 35. I love this stuff, but I just wanted to let you guys know because I've been recording a lot of drugstore, specifically drugstore looks, that I do have a drugstore alternative that I love, but I'm going to be using my Sephora Micro Smooth powder because it is my all-time favorite. I just forced myself to go buy something else because, you know, as somebody on YouTube, you don't want to use the same stuff. Like, what's the point of you going to use the same stuff? You want to try new stuff, you want to have some fun. So I'm glad I did try something new as far as that Fit Me powder because I'm obsessed with it. But I really just miss my Sephora Micro Smooth powder, so that's why I want to use it today. And what I do is any powder that is left over from me, my under eye or my highlight, once I'm setting my entire face, I go in and wipe that powder away. I do feel like that Laura Mercier Secret Brightening powder is fire. So now I'm not gonna be, I don't consider this part bronzing, not yet at least, because I have a routine of doing my face base first, like my foundation and concealer first, and then doing my eyes, and then based off the intensity of my eyes, I'll go back in and do my bronzer and blush to see, because I don't want to add a layer and have to go back and add more, and it's, you know, I don't got time for that. So I like to do my foundation and contour, foundation and highlight first, and then do my eyes. But I don't consider this to be bronzing, even though it kind of is. But I'm just gonna go in and powder up my whole face with this powder, because if you can see, this powder, this is a new step for me. I've never done this when I'm contouring or bronzing. That's just what I'm doing, but this is a whole new step that I do for me. But this is my Physicians Formula bronzer. It's in the color light medium. If you saw my makeup look a few looks ago, you know I had this and it wasn't too light. It worked out very, very well, but it was like I had to do a lot of blending for it to work for me. So I like to use this now by itself first, and I'm just using a very, 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 very fluffy brush. This brush is very fluffy. It's not dense at all, so it's really going to give me like a light layer over my skin versus really focusing the product. So I really like to use this, and this is, like I said, a new step for me. But I can pretty much put this everywhere because it is like my perfect shade, and it still brings color back into my skin, because if I was to build this product up, it gives me a nice bronzy area, but if I don't, it's like, it just warms me up. It is a new obsession for me, and I definitely feel like from here on out, it's something that I've discovered for myself. So I'm really gonna be making sure that I have an extra, like a 2 light bronzer shade just to warm my face up without being like, you know, that harsh bronze. For brows, I'm gonna be using my NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the color Black. Love this thing. I compare it to the Anastasia Brow Wiz, and I have naturally thick brows, so I really don't do much to my brows. I just go in and color in them bald spots, and then after that, I move along. I'm gonna go back in with that Fenty Concealer to clean up my brows. Same shade. I'm gonna be using a brush like this. Let me show you. This is the brush. I love this brush. It's so thin, but it's flat at the top. Let me see if I can put it over here so I can see. Flat at the top. Love it. This is my bronzer, and my other one was lighter, the one I took over my overall face. This one is in the color Deep Bronze. That one was in the color Light Bronze. So I'm gonna go in with my bronzer and see how this works. Yeah, my bronzer did what I wanted it to. So I'm gonna go into this palette. This is my Makeup Depop palette. I got this from my local beauty supply, but you can find these on Amazon or eBay. But yes, it is a very affordable palette. It was $4.99 from my local beauty supply, and it's amazing. The quality of the shadows is amazing. All the shadows are extremely, extremely pigmented. Like if I had to compare this to a palette, I would compare this to the Huda Beauty little palettes, and so good quality. But I'm gonna be going and I'm gonna cut my crease with my regular concealer that I already used today. And to set it, I'm gonna be using this very, very, very light pale color. I don't even know what to call that. Beige? Is that like a beige color? But I'm gonna use that to cut my crease, to set my cut crease. I like this, but I feel like something is missing. I mean, I guess that might be what soft glam is, but I kind of want something else. I'm gonna go back in with the same palette and use this color over here, but try to take it very, very subtle and pack that in my outer corner. And I just put a little bit, and just so it can give it a little bit more color. And I want to add something in the middle of those two colors. I'm like stuck in between a rock and a hard place because I feel like this is cool. Like usually I don't like my eyeshadow looks until I do my wing liner, or if I don't do wing liner until I add my lashes. But I actually really like the way this looks without lashes. I'm gonna wear my lashes, but I'm saying that makes me feel like I'm good enough to like leave this look alone and not anything else. And this is a soft glam look for me because I told y'all I go hard to go home sometimes, and I'm still learning. So sometimes going hard or going home with my eyeshadow was an accident. But this is still a pretty light, like it's no dark colors. It's a light, pretty orangish, reddish color with a beige matte. There's no shimmer. Okay, we're gonna focus. There's no shimmer. It's very subtle. So when I add a wing to this, it's gonna look even better. And then when I add my lashes, of course, it's gonna look better. But I feel like this is really, really, really soft and pretty. And for it to have nothing on but the shadow, this is still really pretty. So now I'm gonna move on to wing liner. Okay guys, so now we're on to the most exciting portion of the video, personally for me. Today's video, we are featuring someone very special. We are featuring one of my subscribers named Walt. And he sent me some of his lashes. He sent me a thank you card as well. His lash brand is Bomb Lash, which is The Bomb Lash, excuse me. The Bomb Lash. He sent these to me off Instagram. He reached out to me and told me that he watches my videos and that he is inspired by me to restart his locks because he already had locks. So technically I'm inspired by you because you're the one that was out here first. He sent me some of his lashes, so I'm super excited. He sent me a card that says, hope you enjoy our lashes and keep slaying on YouTube, Walt. This is very, very special to me. I love you guys so much. And he's inspiring me to get a P.O. box because I don't have a P.O. box. And I've had companies reach out to me in my personal email because my email is linked to my YouTube, and my email is also linked to my Instagram. So if you guys ever want to send me anything or even just talk to me, you can DM me, hit me up on my email, whatever. But he hit me up because he saw and basically whatever. So I'm inspired to get a P.O. box because he's not the first person that reached out to me, but he's the first person I felt comfortable enough to send my personal address to due to me not having a P.O. box. These are the lashes, and I'm going to show you each pair that he sent me. His lashes are bomb, like right up my alley. I'm the type of person I go to get my lashes off of AliExpress.com because AliExpress has like very affordable lashes and they have the biggest lashes, the hugest lashes, and I love big lashes. Like big lashes are my favorite thing. Ever since big lashes became a trend, I am not going back to small lashes, and there was a time in my life where I never thought I would put a huge lash on my face, and then I just stepped into the bad side and I've never come back. He sent me 5 pairs, which I was super excited about because I only thought he was sending me 1 pair because he was like, do you mind if I send you, I don't even know, maybe he did say lashes, but I thought he was sending me 1 pair of lash. But he sent me multiple. So the first pair is this pair here, super pretty, and these are called Bombshell. And I love his packaging. His packaging is A1, like, if I can get it. His packaging slides to the side, which I think is super cute. It's also very, to me, very traveler friendly because I love to, and also I can reuse these packs. For me, that's my favorite. I love reusable packaging, especially for my lashes because I'm somebody who I get the most out of my lashes. I'll get 30 pairs out of these lashes because I take really, really good care of my lashes. So his packaging, love his packaging. His lashes are beautiful too. His brand is beautiful. I just love all of his stuff down to the animation of his brand, all of that. And I will list all of his information in the description box below so you guys can shop with him. I'll have his Instagram and everything down below. The next pair are called Ego and they look like this. Super cute. The next pair is called Baby Girl. They look like this. Super cute. Next pair is called Vixen. And last but definitely not least is this pair called Dream. These are my favorite. I contacted him and let him know that Dream is my favorite pair because you can see these are some camo lashes. These are lashes when you blink, the whole room falls and flies away. Like, I love these kind of lashes. I'm not gonna wear them today because I really feel like I need to do a bomb ass look for these lashes, but I had to put them last to let y'all know. These are my favorite because they are not least. They are actually first, but they're my favorite. They're huge. Y'all see these? Huge. So today I'm going to wear the pair Bombshell, which are this flared out pair. They go from short to long. And I really like this pair because I feel like they are very, very pretty. And compared to the lashes that I typically wear, these are kind of a smaller pair, but they're also flared to where they'll go with my wing. And they're also subtle to where they'll go with my soft glam. I feel like I worked very hard on my blending today. This is an all matte look, which I have never done before. I love the all matte. I want this look to show. So I want to get a smaller pair of lashes that's going to flatter this look. And I definitely feel like this flare is going to really flatter the eye shape. Yeah, I feel like these lashes are great for this look. I like how soft they are. They are dramatic lashes in a sense, but the soft look kind of tones down the lashes and the wing brings the whole look together, I feel. So we're going to move to the lower lash line now. For the lower lash line, I'm going to be using this color. This is the color that I put here, that orangey brownish color, and I'm just going to use that and blow out my lower lash line. So for mascara, I'm going to go in with my Better Than Sex mascara again and add that to my lower lash line. I love this stuff on my lower lashes. I wish they made the same exact thing with a smaller wand, but I love this stuff. It makes your lower lash, it makes all your lashes look huge, but it definitely makes your lower lashes look like your upper lashes. It's crazy. So now we're going to go in bronze. To bronze, I'm going to be using my Physicians Formula in the color Deep Bronze. Love this stuff, Physicians Formula. I have a lot of bronzers. Do I want to use this? I've been using this in the last few videos. I kind of want to use something different. I'm going to go in with a big bronzer brush and use the color Deep. I used the color Light Deep earlier. I think it was Light Deep. Let me check. Light bronzer. I used the color Light Bronzer earlier, and this is the color Deep Bronzer. But now I'm gonna go in and just use a very big fluffy bronzing brush, which is gonna just put this over my overall cheeks. And I want to use a different color to contour up a little bit because I have a lot of pretty contour colors and I want to use them. I like how that looks. It looks really fresh. I'm trying to see. I think I'm just gonna use this one because this looks pretty good. But I just want, you know how you just want to use different use more products than what you have. So you try to like, you know, try to layer them so you can use as many as possible because you just like makeup a lot. I just bronzed, which just warmed up my face, but I haven't contoured because you don't see that chiseled line. So now I want to chisel. So to chisel, I'm going to go back in with that lighter bronzer because lighter bronzer works better as a contour for me because it gives me that gray shadow versus that dark warmth. Just to give me some dimension in my face. I wasn't really sure in the beginning, but I'm really liking the way this Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder worked alone. I like it a lot. Cupid's bow. And do a little bit underneath. So my favorite blush right now is this Wet n Wild blush. It is in the color Mellow Wine. I love it. I feel like it's a very orangey pinkish blush. Like it has you know, it's like a peachy orangey brownie. I just like it. I like this blush a lot. It's my comfort zone blush. Love it. I'm just gonna go in and add it. If you watch my 90s video, I really like the way they wore their blush and bronzer kind of as a combination in the 90s. I learned that just by like evaluating a lot of 90s pictures. And I just kind of wanna do that. I used to just put my blush in the apples and, you know, just kind of move it around a little bit, but now I like to bring it all the way up. I added product when I did this cheek and I added product to do this cheek, but now to the rest of my face, I'm not gonna add any more additional product. I'm just gonna take some on my forehead, on my chin, over my nose. And I just like that look. I feel like when you put blush over your nose, it gives you a very sun-kissed look. So in my recent videos, I've been doing a lot of drugstore videos because I know I have a lot of high-end products. But usually, wow, I have a lot of high-end products, so I was trying to focus on my drugstore makeup, but now I'm focusing on whatever makeup I grab first. So it's anything goes, it's drugstore or high-end. But my favorite highlight palettes are my Anastasia Glow Kits. And I haven't used these in a very, very long time because like I said, I have not been doing makeup a lot. And since I did get back into makeup, I've been doing drugstore looks for you guys. So this is the palette's Glow Kit Sun Dipped, which is very bronzy and goldy. This one is very like silvery, as you can see. I just love these. I'm so excited. And this one is kind of like a pinky tone, and with the look that I did today, I feel like this would be the most appropriate palette to go for. And this is in the kit That Glow, and it looks like these. I'm so excited. Well, you know what? Since I have this light beige color in my inner corner, and this is kind of like around that yellowish beigeish color that I have in my right here, I kind of want to like bring that color in more so it can be like united across my face. That color is in the color Sunburst right here. Sunburst. Ooh. Oh my god. I can't even finish my sentence. Our God is an awesome God, He reigns from heaven above. Oh my God. It looks so good, and I put it on my nose. I haven't done a button nose in a long time. I did it in my last video, but before my last video, I had not done a button nose in a long time. Period. Sorry. So for lips, I want to go matte and I want to go nude. So I'm going to be using my NYX lip liner in the color Coldbrew, which is just a brown, lightest brown that I have. And in the center of my lips, I'm going to be using this Lime Crime in the color Buffy, which is a very kind of pale nude for me, or probably the perfect nude for me. I don't really know, but it's a good nude. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I like this, guys. I like this a lot. It's so pretty. I like the lip. I love the lip. It's like a nude. It is like a perfect nude for me. I really don't know what to say. I feel like this is soft glam. I don't know if you guys would consider this soft glam. I feel like these are very soft colors, very light colors, but it is glam as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I had a lot of fun creating it, and I hope you guys are enjoying these makeup videos as well. I've been having so much fun. Quarantine has been lit for me. It's been super lit. I'm an introvert, so it's super lit. I'm always in the house anyway, so this is a regular lifestyle for me. But now that school's at home, instead of at, you know, I'm getting more videos up, which I'm having a great time. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this look. I hope you guys are enjoying these videos again. But yes, if you go, don't forget to go check out Walt and his lashes. I'm super obsessed with his lashes. Cannot wait to purchase more in the future. Cannot wait. These ones were free though. He sent them to me because he's a sweetheart. But yes, that is it. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video, and I will see you guys in my next one.